Alright, chat. This is, new, Untitled Goose Game just dropped. Titled Cat Game. Yeah, it's cuter Stray. And oh god, be careful, cat. What are you doing? Jeez, Disney wants their animations back. Great, really great animations. Don't get me wrong, I liked Stray, I just didn't want to play Stray. After a couple hours, I was, like, getting kind of done with it. But it was cool, and the world was cool. That was the thing I liked the most about it. But yeah, every year we must get a cat game. Oh right, cats don't like water. I guess it depends on the cat, right? Not every cat doesn't like water. Dog? Hmm. Do you ever want to be an agent of chaos? Well, let me show you how to do it. There you go. Just enter someone's home, take a slipper, drop it into the sink, and then leave. Cat achievements. I mean, it really is like that Goose Game. You play as a mischievous cat this time, and you just break shit. Pro. Well done if it isn't the flying kitty. Are you talking to me? I don't see any other small cats casually thwacking innocent crows in midair. That was you? I'm sorry, it was an accident, you see. An accident. Sounds like you need more flying practice, but I can't actually fly, and you never will with that attitude. Come on, just flap your wings and follow me. Gets hit by a train. Oh my god! Bro? Rip. Here's the inspiration you were looking for. The CEO of this game worked on Valve games before. They did great work on this. Game seems pretty solid for what it is. I mean, I knew what I was getting into playing it. I knew it was going to be silly, mischievous cat game. Yeah, nuzzle into the leg. crawl. Crawl like a kitty. Can you do it? Alden, Crawlden, it'll be so... Oh, God. It... Crawlden. Someone said that this game is apparently kind of buggy, on, like, for the release. I mean... It hasn't been too bad. We'll see. We saw a crow fly through a train. We'll see. If there's any, like, game-breaking bugs, we'll just eat them. It actually says, to run, it just says zoomies. Rubber duck. Would you ever get another pet? I'm not gonna say never, but I don't think I would be a good pet owner right now. Vinny, would you be angry if I go watch Summoning Salt new video? No, I don't... Huh? You could just go do that. You don't have to tell me. If you need to pee, you can pee too if you want, whatever. Pee and watch Summoning Salt. Honestly, these dogs think they own the street. There you are. It took you so long. Did you forget to flap your wings? I don't have wings. What? And how were you flying? I wasn't. I was falling. Fell off. I fell off. The cat fell off my window spot, and now I'm all the way down here. How are you planning to get back up there if you can't fly? How about that inferior flying that you wingless creatures do with the huffing and puffing and the claws? Do you mean climbing? That's what I said. I'm not sure I have the energy for climbing. I was already getting hungry when I fell, so... Friendly neighborhood crow just happened to have a lovely juicy fish. I can supply you one fish for 25 shinies. You must know what shinies are. They're gleaming doodads you find hidden everywhere. In bushes, on ledges, sometimes under traffic cones. They're valuable? Valuable. They're priceless. Shouldn't I get 25 fish? Did I say priceless? I mean worthless. Dangerous, even. To everyone except crows. In fact, they shouldn't be lying around a city like this. They could hurt someone. Collect 25, I'll be able to dispose of them very responsibly. Could also be a magpie instead of a crow. No, I mean, that is a crow, but, like, magpies like the shiny stuff even more than crows, I think. This game's cool and all so far, but there's no kill streaks. Also, it's not a live service. I was hoping they would, you know... Apple hat? So that's apple cat. The two things I'm most allergic to, apples and cats. Apple cat is the first... Really? An apple is the first unlockable? Its smug aura mocks me. So I guess we're in Japan. So someone was asking what one of my old man hobbies is, now that I've gotten older. And I don't know if this counts as an old man hobby, but I like to watch... I've talked about it, but one of the things I like to watch on YouTube is 4K videos of, like, people going and just walking around their cities. And, like, Tokyo, Shibuya, the, like, just random bigger cities, smaller cities in Japan I find to be the most interesting. And I've watched a bunch of that stuff. That super zoomer shit? Oh, okay. I'm hip. I'm the mayor. If the mayor can't help you, no one can. You see, your worship, I need to get home and I need shinies. And there's all these trash cans. One thing at a time, friend. Cats are built for mischief and snoring. We are soft, sleepy. You must help the mayor achieve nap time. It's only right and proper. Your first responsibility as deputy mayor will be to, the hated jars of jam. Remove these eyesores from the mayor's vision. But it's just jam. It's a symbol. Symbol that a human no longer fears a cat. They leave their glass jars on shelves and expect them to stay there. It cannot continue. The mayor cannot hear you over the noise of the symbolic jam. I wonder if there's stealth involved. Colonel, I've infiltrated the store. That didn't break. There is stealth. Got that one. Oops. Gotta wait for the red circle to appear behind them to perform an insta-kill. She just glitch out of existence. Perfect. The mayor can now slumber. Before you do, Your Grace, you said you could help? Yes, the mayor will now dispense valuable assistance. For helping me, I'll teach you the official way to respond to jam jars. Or anything else that is terrible. Voila. Oh, I got an emote. Now the mayor must rest, so sleepy. So unable to hear further requests for help. I want, cough, like, hairball. Chat, I think I'm playing a chonker game. It just struck me. It's the world's first chonker game. It's like a Strand type game, but it's just about, like, cats. Yeah. In order... Oh, look at that. Wow, my thumbstick broke on my 8-bit controller. That's shocking, actually. Wow. I'm not even kidding, chat. That's crazy. I gotta show you this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's crazy that it was just randomly this game, too, of all games. Like, it wasn't Elden Ring. I think I might be done with 8-bit. I'm trying to figure out how to get you this footage here, chat. Let's see. Huh. I'll just take a picture of it. I know this is riveting gameplay right now, chat, but I'm like, of all games, it was the fucking cute and quiet cat game. Alright, I'm about to upload it. Chat, wait until you see how this broke. It's so stupid. Alright, 1 second. Uploading. Okay. 3 seconds, chat. 3 seconds. I don't think this will be worth it, actually, but, you know, someone out there wants to see this. There. Like, how? How even? The whole bottom just came off. This is an 8-bit-do, something, or it's still usable, but, I didn't bite my controller, okay? I didn't bite the controller. Alright, new controller time. I'm gonna use my PS5 controller since I'm not using the PS5 anymore. Basically. You're not supposed to chew on it. Thank you for the advice, chat member. I was a little hungry. The problem is what's it called? X input is just universal. So when I play shitty games, or when I play games that aren't on Steam... What? Afraid of a cucumber? Oh yeah, cats are afraid of cucumbers, right? That's actually a thing? They think it's a snake. Oh. Alright, the superior banana hat has been unlocked. So anyway, yeah, oh, fuck that! So, yeah, I just like to have an X-input controller, like a native X-input controller on hand for games that aren't necessarily going to support a PS5 controller. Chat. I'm janking up the wall. DS4 Windows has an X-input mode. Okay. I'm gonna be more deliberate with my jumps. There we go. No? I guess I was half expecting something like Tears of the Kingdom to happen. Oh. Game's kind of chill. I don't know, sometimes I like to play a game like this. I don't need to 100% a game like this, but I don't need kill streaks in every game. Sometimes I'm okay just collecting banana hats for a little while, you know? Aw, bored. Not like bored, but bored. Oh god, one brain cell orange cat just dropped. Here's a fresh face. Have you come to see the birds? I've never seen them so close before, not without glass in the way. An indoor cat, that explains it. Can I get even closer to them? You can, yes. You can even hold them. Trick is to L1 sneak up near to them without spooking them. Then you pounce. It's always the bread proposition. The bread proposition. It works as follows. 1. Obtain bread. 2. Use bread as bait for birds. 3. Pounce. Bread comes from humans, not cats. It's in their pockets, their briefcases, even clutched in their hands. The art of getting underfoot. Just swipe L2 or R2 to swipe at their feet when they walk and they trip. The bread will fall. Oh! Okay. I just carry oats with me. Forgot to sneak and grab that bird properly. Nearly got it, just a little more. Gotta get out of here. You're stuck, aren't you? It was easy to get in, I assumed it would be exactly as easy to get out. Yeah, that's the chonker of the chonker core. Oh look, a controller. I wonder if this one... No, that one's not broken. So this game has the distinction of having a chunk of rubber come off my controller, which is actually kind of fucking crazy. Like, I must have been gaming so hard to have that happen, and it's this. What were you doing in there? I was looking for feathers for my new invention. I saw something glinting in the pipe. The famous inverted collector's edition Geku commemorative medallion. Huh? Medallions are the ones with the weird error that makes Geku look like a weird sea monster exposed to nuclear radiation instead of Big Gecko exposed to nuclear radiation. Oh, Godzilla. They're worth a fortune. Turned out to be a normal shiny, then I got stuck. You want it? Look to solve problems. Some animals even say I make new problems just so I can solve them. How rude! Rude? No, it's a compliment. Like when I say, oh dear, this will take some getting used to. Or Tanuki, you really shouldn't have. I didn't know a raccoon could disrupt this much space-time. What's a raccoon? It's like a little bear fox with a long stripy tail. Apparently some people think they look like Tanuki, but I can't see it myself. You may be having a migraine. You have feathers somewhere about your person. I know it. I don't have feathers. Not yet. If you come across, please bring them. I need 3 for a cool project I'm working on that distorts space-time. Wow. Yeah, aren't Tanuki supposed to have large testicles? Everyone in chat is saying it, so yeah, it must be true. What was I saying before I got to the Tanuki? Wasn't I on about something? Huge balls. No. Bird feeding. Oh, yeah. I carry oats instead of bread. Because, as we've learned, bread is bad for, like, ducks and waterfowl, so the trick is oats. Oh, the bird shit is where the bird could be. That's like a possible, bird spot. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. God damn it. Here I am thinking they're carrying bread, it's just their cell phones. Oh. That one human did not want their cell phone back, I guess. Man, if you were a cat, you could just get free phones and sell them and be rich in no time. There's a feather. You there, you have a bagel. Whoa! Ultra Instinct bird, yeah. That was a perfect dodge. Shit, I don't know how to... Oh. I don't know how to, like, leave a pounce. Oh, I know how to leave a pounce now. We are gaming. Goodness gracious. Honest to goodness. Oh, look at that. You can actually deposit cans for shinies. I don't know if I need any more feathers right now. I think I only need those 3. Pick up that grub. See, now if you were given incentive in Half-Life 2 to pick up the can like this, everyone would have picked up the can. Do you want to see a cool invention that distorts space-time? Behold the magic of engineering. Oh, you weren't kidding? Neat portal, huh? Guess where it goes? The sewers? Not anymore. That flashy, swirly glow isn't just sewer vapor. It's magic. That means it's now part of the pet work. You mean network? I do not. There's a network for you. Pet. Where's it go? Well, this is a proof of concept, so it only goes over there. But that still bypasses this fence. So you should not hold back on your admiration. Chad, is this science or magic? Holy shit. Tanuki balls magic. Wow. Oh, that was just catnip. The Tanuki was like waving catnip around, I think. It's completely dark and smells exciting. Does that sound like a place? Completely dark. Uh-oh, let me consult my feedback questionnaire. Is test subject in possession of own eyeballs? Why would I not have my own eyeballs? I take that as a yes. Is test subject in possession of all necessary limbs? There are unnecessary limbs? Seems like the test subject is becoming uncooperative. Why don't you try moving around so we can see if that answers the limb question? Seems fine to me. Oh, I glitched it. I'm supposed to be in the trash can. Oh, you landed in the trash. Why didn't you say so earlier? Trash, that's why the smell was familiar? It's very exciting. It means the pet work works. Just need to fine-tune the arrival system. Come back, you know, the return journey? The return what? The bit where I come back to the first portal. Fascinating. Yes, I can see how that would be useful. Especially with how you're now on the other side of an unclimbable fence and everything. Tell you what, I'll get to work on that return journey and you can go explore. How long do you think it'll take? I find that there are fewer recriminations when I do not commit to deadlines. I'll be in touch when the improvements are... whatever. Anyway, yeah, it looks like I was supposed to be in there. Are we sure this is made by a former Valve dev and not a former Bethesda dev? Oh, man. I don't know who got the worst, like, shots fired from that one. It's okay, it wasn't game ending, at least. Bug? No, it's a beetle. I look okay, sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Something happened? I made a big mistake. Big, huge, lol. Would you like to talk about it? Maybe, but it feels too huge for such a small kitty to help with. I mean, as mistakes go, this is even bigger than the great hashtag shadow ban catastrophe of 2021. The what of when? Because how can I be expected to run an effective taffy takeover on social media without a working phone? Why are you using tic-tac-toe grids when you talk? You mean these? Oh, God. Oh, brother. You don't need so many of them, lol. So it's more like at this. Hashtag this, rather. They're called hashtags. You use them to weave your stuff in different spaces online. It sounds like a magic spell to me. Can I see these spaces? Not without my phone, and my phone currently looks like this. Oh, well, I know where to get you another phone. Why does this beetle have a phone? I dropped it in wet concrete, lol. What does lol mean? Oh, it just means laughing out loud. If I say lol when I'm sad, you can't tell I'm sad, or at least that was the idea, lol. Did you just shift reality with your lols? Dropping the phone thingy is why you're upset? Yes, I need it to work. Or I need it for work. Taffy is going to fire me for sure. Why does this beetle have a job? I mean, they made so much money in the 60s with that album of theirs that is so popular. Yellow Submarine? She's an icon, a phenomenon, a nightmare. I think Forbes magazine called her the fluffiest billionaire on the internet. 39-year-old man playing this game, by the way. Taffy is the cat. That's her up there. I know her. I see her in my human's phone thingy. She has the coolest house and best outfits. And the fluffiest fur. I picked those outfits in the style of that fur. In fact, I was here looking for inspiration when I dropped the phone. No phone means no internet, and no internet means no new Taffy content for her fans. Lol. That's dreadful. I have to fix it. Let me think. I know. I will get you a new phone. Humans have at least one phone thingy each, so I'll just borrow one. They love Taffy, so they'll be delighted to help. Wait right here, Beetle. I'll be back with a phone in no time. LOL! Lamau, thanks! New outfit? Vinny, cats and beetles can't laugh. What's this about cats not laughing? It's like dogs not looking up. Just a cat, don't mind me. Do you remember Long Johnson? Remember that cat? Long Johnson. Best graphics in the game right here. Back in my day, chat, in the early 2000s, we had Long Johnson. And that was the funniest shit ever. It was a cat that just went, Long Johnson! It's funny because I say, like, back in the early 2000s, like the original 2000s, the early aughts, whatever you want to call them, as if we don't live in the future. People are like, that's so long ago. Bro, that's past the year 2000. See? I'm a good cat. In the year 2000! I guess I have to finish that, right? In the year 2000! Half the chat wanted me to finish that. The other half of the chat was like, Vinny, you really, really don't need to finish that. And then the other half of the chat, yes, that's 150% chat, has no idea what that even is. So there's 5,500 people right now here, right? So that means that there's another, like, couple thousand, like 2,600-ish people that aren't even here that make up the other 50% of chat. That doesn't get it. It's the theoretical chat. Alright, so every chat room has its number of people that are there, and then there's also the number of people that could be there. That's the theoretical chat. That is the... what's the word I'm looking for in science? There's a science word for this chat. Schrodinger's quantum chat, it's the, latent superposition chat, I guess. Assume the position chat, that is correct. Well, I know there was a cell phone somewhere around here. I caused a human to drop it. Just don't know how to get back there. Chekhov's chat. Move the plant on the first floor to get back to the street. Where? I'm quite confused. Maybe up here? There's something up here, but not what we were expecting. It's a nest. There's a key. Oh wait, no, it's just... I just destroyed some bird nest. I don't know what's happening. I completely don't know what's happening. Oh, wait. Porta potty. I was told to go in here. What am I supposed to do in here? Chat member told me there was some good physics in here. I don't see any coil. Not to be crass, but, you know, I'm always looking for the coil. Mess around on the toilet bowl, the cat's limbs break? I mean, a little bit. No, it's not like limbs breaking, but chat member might have also found some other way to glitch the game. Who knows? Vinny, what's your favorite video message you've received from a celebrity now? Yeah, that could be its own compilation, huh? Jackal was saying that. It probably still squeeze your hog. I don't think there's any topping that. The Barrett one was great. John Bentley is becoming... and I've listened to a lot of interviews with him, and he's just a really cool guy, so I'm happy to hear him say, "Happy birthday, Vinny." It's like kind of surreal. But Solid Snake, David Hayter saying, "You want Raiden to squeeze your hog." And then him hanging out at a convention and then, like, calling to me from across the room, "Vinny! Squeeze my hog! It's like I was playing Metal Gear Solid in 1998. And if you would have told me, Dream of the Childhood, that David Hayter, the actor who played Solid Snake, was going to call my name from across a crowded room and say that, I would have quit playing video games and became a stockbroker. Keyword broke. It's catnap. Yeah, having Watto's actor Andy Seacombe sing one of my songs was deeply embarrassing, but also incredibly surreal. Hi. Hello? Are you talking to me? Of course, you can see me? Yes. Astonishing. I've never met anyone who could see through my superior camouflage. Does this mean my power is fading? Who are you? I'm known by many names. The Shrouded Sensation, the Invisible Lizard. The Wait, Where Did You Go Wonder. I have honed my camouflage craft to the point where I can blend in perfectly with my surroundings. Or so I thought. For example, I'm so good at disguising myself that I can even make my words disappear. Watch this. See that? No, you didn't, because my words are totally camouflaged. Huh? That's pretty cool. Thank you. It took years to perfect. But if you're a master of camouflage, how come I can see you? Quite. Perhaps it's to do with your eyes being so weird. My eyes are weird. Have you seen them? I don't think I can. You'll just have to tell me. Well, for a start, they're on the front of your face. That's weird, is it? And they don't seem to stick out at all. They're right inside your head, taking up valuable brain room. Well, maybe I use my eyes for thinking. Could you at least move them in different directions at the same time? I don't think so. Should I be worried, do you think? Couldn't say. I'm a magician, not a vet. However, if your weird inferior eyes are truly immune to my vanishing act, then I finally have met my worthy opponent. Wait, what? I must learn to outsmart your weird eyes. I will don new disguises, practice new tricks, engage in the noble art of self-improvement. I don't want you to change on my account. Oh, sweet kitty. So weird, so small, so wrong. No, to restore my reputation as the world's most concealed creature, I must change. It's the only way to defeat your weird eyes. When you say you want to defeat my eyes, I challenge you to find me again, cat. Here? It's like a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth quest. No, I shall leave this place. While I adjust my technique, I shall reappear elsewhere. Obviously, I will be almost impossible to detect, so I will leave you with a clue to my general location. There's a place where hard hats shine, where concrete pours and diggers whine. I'll be camouflaged nearby, invisible to your weird eye. Do you mean eyes? Have you ever heard of poetic license? Yes. Well, I have one, and I'm not afraid to use it. Anyway, good luck finding me. Alright, well, I was just there for too long. Very important that I do that. Thanks. Where is the construction? There it is. Okay. Now, in order to get in, there we go. I like the exploration in this game. Boy, I really fucked that concrete up. It's got one of those things where, you know, there's like shiny things all over the place to just look for and collect. One of those games. Do you want the old one? It still takes pictures. You just can't do any emailing. What's emailing? You don't do emailing? I don't think so. So you've never heard... You never been CC'd or heard the phrase, per my last message? Nope. Although I do per all my messages. Now that I come to think about it. Oh god. What an absolutely blissful life you must lead, kitty. Anyway, here's your phone. Concrete dipped phone. Oh, there's photo mode. Of course there's photo mode. Wait, how do I choose one? Right stick doesn't work. Analog stick doesn't work. Might be a PlayStation controller compatibility. You hold it in the direction you want? There's an arrow, but I can't move the arrow. So I'm on a PS5 controller right now, and I'm not sure. I'm pressing everything. Touchpad doesn't work. R1 doesn't work. Nothing works. It's left stick, but it should work. Mouse isn't even working. You know what? I have to press arrows on my keyboard. Let's do a Hitchcock. Zoom. Probably a PS5 controller problem. Yeah, doing a little beta testing here. It's not even a beta, the game is out. But yeah. It looks like the cat is about to cough up a fur ball. That, like, that noise has been a part of my life since 1998. That screenshot noise. Mental. Little light jazz while you're exploring, too. Oh, we were just a band, really. Really. At the end of the day, you know, we were just a band. Nothing more, nothing less. Are all these shinies? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So shiny, so pretty, so reflective. Who's a pretty crow? Are you disposing of them responsibly? Yes. And with that, we have completed our first heroic act together. Can I try disposing of them? Definitely not. These are ancient crow rituals. Well, do I get my reward? Your what? Oh, yes, your reward. Now, where on earth did I see that fish? Just a minute. Wait, Crow, was this a scam? The Crow has the power to phase through walls. This should give you some climbing energy. Not enough to get you all the way home, but it's a start. Where would I start climbing? There. You're gonna need more fish to make it all the way to the top. You have any more? Not right now, but I've seen them elsewhere in the city. Just keep your eyes open, you'll find them. Breath of the Wild climbing mechanics. Maybe. Oh, you can climb Ivy now. Goose! Oh wait, no, it's a duck! There's a duck! I wonder if you could provide some urgent assistance? I think it depends on the problem. Oh, I see. Quite right, quite right. I don't want to alarm anyone, yet it's rather a pressing concern. Though perhaps I'm just panicking, but there's no two ways about it. About what? Oh, didn't I say? I seem to have mislaid my ducklings. Mislaid? Is that a bird joke? I don't follow. Never mind. Missing ducklings sounds pretty serious. It does, doesn't it? What happened? Well, we were all enjoying an educational tour of the neighborhood, me teaching the youngsters some local history, etc. For example, did you know that the robot statue in the park behind us? Wait, did the robot take the ducklings? Oh dear me, no, that would have been rather out of character. You see, the robot is quite fascinating, not a statue in the traditional sense either. Legend has it that a wise duck, not too dissimilar from myself in fact, would visit this park every day with his robot friend, a very loyal robot. Delightful. Back when this was a lake, hulking great wet thing where the pair would swim, splashing and frolicking. You know, this sort of thing. But robots in water, eh? All that fizzing and sputtering. Not simpatico at all. Rust patches, wet circuitry, exploding knees. The robot, not the duck, I mean. The robot's swimming days were over. Terribly sad stuff. So he asked the duck to change his programming. Quite the feat, if you ask me. Whew. Could never get my head round computers myself. The duck helped program the robot to wait in the playground while the duck swam. Grand idea, that, and it went beautifully. But, one fine day, probably much like this one, truth be told, the duck was attacked by a radioactive monster. Wait, a monster? Gekku! Usually Gekku is our protector. You know, breathing fire, saving orphans, charity galas. Lovely chap, apart from the rampages, really. Rampages? Oh, yes. Humans write those up in little paper documentaries. Very engaging, really. Paper documentaries. Do you mean comics? Yes. Gekku kidnaps the duck and whoops-a-daisy throws him in a star portal. Whoosh, quack, never to be seen again. And the thing we mistake for a statue of the playground is actually a little robot waiting for his friends to return from the swim. Are you saying Gekku kidnapped your kids? No, it's just a great story. I shared it with the ducklings before we split up to find more neighborhood stories for our little show and tell session. Anyway, we scampered off in different directions, all very exciting in the moment. But, I suppose this is the crux of the matter, really. I didn't set a time or place for us to reconvene. Wasn't sure what to do for the best. Not really a practical duck, you see. But I don't want us to be rushing around missing one another. Dreadful when that happens, so I retraced my steps back here and waited. No luck? Alas, no. This is a lot of lore. Alas, no, but you seem like a practical cat. Very resourceful, so could we team up? I'll keep watch here. I'm kind of enjoying it, really. You scout the city? The whole city? Yeah, you're right. There must be a way for us to narrow down our search. Eureka! We made a city map just last week. Marvelous thing. Part of our project to catalog all the different fish hotspots in the city. The ducklings marked each of their favorite places on it, too. Such enthusiasm for maps. I bet that's where they will have gone. Here, you take it. My orienteering skills are dreadful, but you'll be able to track them down in no time. Thank you for the raid, Desert. Just ignore the fish markers. Can't see what interest they would be to a kitty unless you're butting something. I can't pronounce that. I don't want to try. Oh. Hello, test subject. Esteemed lab assistant. I managed to get pet work portals connected up properly. That was quick. It would have been even quicker, but there was some minor space-time incident. Nothing to worry about, though. How minor? On the grand scheme of the multiverse, it was absolutely trivial. Just a teeny-tiny set of water pipe explosions that fell out of the future into another universe, into the recent parts of this universe. Hang on a moment. Is that where all this water came from? Well, it turns out I've been using linear space-time when I should have been using quadratic space-time. Laughable, really. You want to try it out? It's really cool. I need a test subject. Test subject isn't filling me with confidence. That's why I pivoted flawlessly into saying friend. Still sounds risky. But risk is just a pessimist's way of describing excitement. Anyway, if we get this working, you can use it to fast travel around the city. In that case, sign me up. I said yes. Wait, what? For real? You need feathers again? Not this time. Your first journey was so short I had leftovers. Hop in. It's gonna work this time, 100% for sure. Oh, it's you. You came back. I thought I'd scared you off when I jumped up at that window. That was you? Goodness me. You did give me a bit of a fright. Sorry. I was just so excited when people came to visit. You're a dog, right? Only the best, goodest dog. My human says so. It's nice to meet you properly. I didn't know there was an official best dog title. As you may know me by my other accolades, perhaps the squishiest, smooshiest potato, or the fuzziest, happiest little pooper. Wait, my owner told me that I was the squishiest, smooshiest potato. That award must have multiple levels. It's a pleasure to meet fellow potatoes. What? I've lost my balls. What do you mean you lost your balls? The Tanuki lost his balls. Huh? My tennis balls are gone. Oh. Alright, see ya. Okay, I have to go to the dog. The chonker. Appreciate this might be a silly question, but aren't they behind you? What? Oh, those? No, those are regular favorite tennis balls. I'm talking about extra special favorite tennis balls. They're very different. Tanuki built me a present. There's an incident of some sort. Not to start with, it was so cool you could put tennis balls in and throw them out at me while my owner was at work. It was perfect for a while, but it also did go rogue one day. Balls everywhere. Then it caught fire a teeny bit. I got most of them back, but my 3 favorites are missing. I buried it, but please don't tell Tanuki. She would be so sad. Oh, no wonder there was no balls. And also, please, can you help me find my favorite balls? I'd be so grateful. Each one is subtly different. The scent, the taste, the texture. There's bright rainbow-colored stripes. Just put them in the hole in front of me. Okay.
Hikari-chan, why are you so tsundere?
I need more fish. I've been lied to. I sure feel normal reading some of this dialogue. Which is why I say things like,
Hikari-chan.
I blinded one? Really? Really? Already? Three times? It's not up there, is it? Merple. On the ground by the gate. That's just bird shit. Oh. I don't see rainbow stripes. Yeah, neither do I, Chad. I don't think this is a real... I don't think this is the real one. It's going in there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, what was that physics? My dearest Merple, I decided to stop watching you play this game. You weren't putting your heart and soul into the dialogue. I want to hear about potato smoochin' chonkers, and I want you to deliver that dialogue with passion. And if you cannot do so, I will find a streamer who can. So, my dearest Merple, put your whole pussy into that dialogue, or I don't come back. Signed, Reddit 4956. Forever. Chat, I don't think you understand how important it is that I find these ducks. This is of supreme import. Man, this climbing is just very weak right now. So there's a duck there and I can't get it. Duckling. Is Reddit 4965 forever just Crotch Rocket grown up? I don't remember Crotch Rocket. I vaguely remember Crotch Rocket, I should say. Was that my previous scapegoat? What was the context of Crotch Rocket? Can someone refresh my brain, please? My collective chat memory needs to help here. No? Mail time bit? Mail time. Fan mail segment, how come you played Bappy game? Oh, it's one of those, yeah. Kinda figured that wasn't gonna happen. Chad, this is a Catroidvania. Also does not work here. PS5 controller does not have the ability to select stuff unless I use the keyboard. Meowtroidvania. That's a better term, yeah. Damn it, dog. It just depends on which one you prefer. Oh, we got a bunch of comedians. What? We should just have the chat stream. Comedians. Did you see the streamer that has a Skyrim mod that allows the chat to become the NPCs? And, like, does text-to-speech? And they say, like, the most horrendous things. Hello! Would you like to try out my cummies? Because, of course, people are gonna type the most vile shit they can. Was that Kryken? Kryken might have used the mod. I think, he also used his own character model of his own real human flesh and put it in Skyrim. I saw that. Oh. Well, here's that robot. Have you seen what people have done with the New York, Ireland portal? I saw, yeah, that someone showed the New Yorkers 9/11 on their cell phone. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, isn't it closed now? Did they not shut the portal, or... Because we can't have nice things for too long. Did somebody send their penis? I think there was porn on there, too. Yeah. You know the porn tool wasn't going to last very long, chat. Come on. That was only gonna be for a couple days. But also, it's a fun idea. I like that it's like kind of an art installation thing, but it is, at the end of the day, just a webcam. It's a fancy webcam. Me and, Owen, Mecha Gamezilla, were talking about it. I was like, maybe I'll show up there at some point. I was like, how far are you from your portal? He's like, not that far. Not that far. I'm like, okay. But is it worth it, is the problem. That is the question. Mushroom cat. But no, I do think the portal thing is a cool art installation idea. I like that its purpose is to connect cultures, even if it is silly and people just keep posting 9/11 clips on it. So, it's, expected. For sure. Kitty, you look like the kind of cat who enjoys a stylish accessory or two. A very observant corvid. Well, it was nice to see you again. Unrelatedly, have you heard about my new and glorious business venture? It's called Shinies for Hats. You're selling hats now? Absolutely not. But it's called Shinies for Hats. Aha! That's the clever part. I'm not selling hats, I'm selling access to hats. You see, the hats live in these little pod machines. And you, a helpless kitty, do not have the secret wisdom needed to use the machines. You do? Of course. Only I, Crow, can perform the ancient Crow ritual of inserting a token and turning a knob. It doesn't sound so difficult. Which brings us to business. My proposition is as follows. 5 lets you hire 1 Crow to retrieve 1 hat. So you are selling hats! No! I am a facilitator operating within a gig economy framework with a business called Shinies for Hats. Yes, but only because Shinies for access to crows who have access to hats tested poorly with consumers. And to use this business, I pay 5 and get 1 hat. You're missing the subtle economic genius of my idea. I am the hat gatekeeper. Look, do you want a hat or not? Yeah, sure. Oh. Someone just said -2 game. Ginkgo hat. It's unbelievably good. Taiyaki hat. These aren't fish, they're waffles. I once ate 3 to make sure of it. I mean, listen, I'm getting some Animal Crossing when you catch the fish vibes a little bit. But make no mistake, this is definitely my favorite dialogue to read of the year so far. Very, 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 very favorite dialogue. That seemed like a good idea. There's no fish here. That's weird. The pop-up said steal fish. Oh, really? I was busy looking at chat, I think. It's real easy to blame the chat when you miss something. Gormless, faceless man, yeah.
Shoot.
There's one. How do I get it? Ooh. No, Chad, I want that. How do I get that? No! No, it's mine! No! I blew it. Wasn't there an Indiana Jones character in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show who looked like these NPCs? Yes. Indiana Joe or something. I don't know. It was like, I think it was an episode that didn't air. And they drew like an Indiana Jones fake version, and it just had no face. It was on the DVD though, like they included that episode and all the other episodes. Oh shit. It's fish time, it's fish time. Just have to pay close attention to what button I have to press. No! Dog! You gotta grab and then run and then eat. So I'm gonna press square and then I'm gonna run in that direction. We just wait. All right, fish. I got this time, chat. Got it. Fuck! Fuck! Well, we got it this time. I wonder if any cats are watching the stream.
Huh? What?
Not anymore. Mine is sleeping. Okay. I know some people have cats that recognize cats on TV and they just go mental when they see another cat on a television. Even higher, you say? God, that took long enough. From within your mind, no one else can find the light that you inspire from another place, not from outer space. I think I just gave that guy spine damage. Ramlazar! Doesn't that song get claimed? It does now. Yeah. It wasn't for a while, but now it does. So, yeah. Well, that's not even, you know, Rem Lazar has nothing to do with that. That's just a matter of if you get your stuff on YouTube, the default is they think that you want... This is how fucking insidious this is, right? So I had people asking for me to put Garbage Land and Clone Me, the two newest Red Vox songs, on YouTube Music. In order to do that, though, it gets entered into the Content ID system. There's... You can't, like, opt out of it. You have to do it. And then you have to try to remove it afterwards, which doesn't always work, mind you. So I'm in the process, again, of trying to get that stuff removed. It was even a nightmare trying to get my music on Instagram so that people could just play it while they were, like, you know, remixing their videos or whatever, which is apparently a good thing for promotion. But the problem with that is that also means that elsewhere it gets claimed, and then people, you know, people get like dinged for it. So it's just a shame. Like, if it were up to me, I would love to have my music uploaded everywhere and people could just play it and make money and just continue playing it. It just blows my mind that these labels can't see. It's like a failing music industry, aside from the very, very, very top artists, can't see that the best way to have people discover music is through other people. And, you know, people on their streams, even streaming to, like, their friends. That shit's useful. But, you know, there's all this stuff in place to discourage that, and it's been, you know, sorry to get on my high horse about this, but yeah, it's been a shame, and it's been work to even just try to get it out of these systems. I mean, it's not like it makes that much, but I just don't think it's fair that... And this happens to me, too, because I'm on both sides of this argument. If I play a song I really like, or if I'm just watching commercials or whatever, you know, doing a stream, a game has a song that is, let's say, you know, in the content claim system, that person, or that company, rather, not even that person, that company now owns that whole video. Forget about me. What if you spend 3 months editing a video and you spent all this time really putting effort into this thing and it's fair use, you know, it's transformative, all the stuff that they tell you need to do, and then maybe you play a second, or not a second, like 10 seconds or of a song from a movie or something. Yeah, that whole video, all of that income is no longer yours. It belongs to, you know, mega corporation. And the artist doesn't even see very much of it. Trust me, I know. And I don't even have a label. And I already am, like, kind of in the position where I don't make money from this stuff. I mean, a little bit, and it does add up a little over time, but not that much. So, anyway, I'm complaining. All I'm trying to say is I genuinely feel like this industry has changed so much. It's not just about, like, a monoculture. That poor duck. It's not like you could just be on a radio station and then 10 other radio stations, then 100 other radio stations. It's shit like streaming. It's shit like YouTube videos. It, like, you know, that's the stuff where people discover artists. Yeah, video game, OSTs. I used to use those all the time. Now, like, Card Sauce and everything gets claimed, too. Did you see me in there? I was tumbling everywhere. I did. Aren't you a bit dizzy? Nope. But I'm very warm and fluffy. That must be what it feels like to be a towel. I can't wait to tell Dad all about the death-defying dryer machine. Shall we go find him, then? Yep. Okay. You alright, Duck? I think Duck is okay, yeah. Technical difficulties. Nap with the duck. This duck be glitching, though. Duck wants nothing to do with the nap. Somehow Duck has returned. Vinny, what's your opinion on anchovies? I'm not a big fish guy. So, in other words, anchovies are not part of the equation for me. It's a very random question, but that is my answer. Vinny, what's your opinion on Real Big Fish? I know some of their songs, they're good. Here you go. How do you feel about ska punk? I'm not that into ska, but I've heard some Real Big Fish, and I enjoyed what I heard. But it's not my go-to genre. Oh, what a relief. Wait, this isn't the full brood. That's the sort of thing my partner tends to notice. Should I leave them here while I carry on the search? No, I'll help. Let me help. You can stay with the kitty as long as you promise to behave nicely. I promise. Kitty being followed by ducklings reminds me of a story I heard as a youngster. Quite the epic tale that was. You see... Kitty, let's go. Even the duckling knows. The duckling knows do not stay too long to listen to the duck stories. Well, now I have a duck. And this game shot up an extra point. See, I'm very easily manipulated, alright? There's a couple things that you can do in your video game. You know how most people, it's can you pet the cat? Well, I've talked about this. For me, it's do I get a duck following me around? That's number one. Number two is there coiled turds in the toilet? They have to be coiled. And that's it, really. Is that a GameCube? I think it's a bootleg GameCube. I bet that controller's not broken. Chat, this fake video game is amazing. It's like Duck Fighter. I love the little headband. Hadouken. Hadouken! Look, look, look. What are we looking at? Only one of the greatest games of all time. Are you old enough to be watching this? My dad says I have an old soul. Speaking of your dad, he asked me to come and collect you for show and tell. Sure. That was easy. There must be a catch. I'll go as soon as the screen stops showing things. And there it is. When will that be? No idea. I think it's looping, so it might never end. If the screen goes dark, do you promise you'll come back to your dad? Duckling's honor. I thought for sure that would work. I mean, electrocution seems to be the only viable option here. Well, this is clearly the best quest in the game, the duck quest. When I blink, I can see purple shapes. I think some time away from that screen is a very good idea. Shall we get you back to your dad? I can tell him all about the new combos I saw M. Bilson do. Let's waddle. M. Bilson. That bird got, like, something special? That seems to be a special bird. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh yeah, no, there's a ring. Oh, it's just extra shinies. Axolotl hat. I'm an axolotl kitty in a very big city. Look at me, I have a pond all to myself. Are you sure it's a pond? I'm a duck. We know about ponds. My apologies. I think it might be time to get out of your pond, though. Your dad sent me to collect you for show and tell. There's still water to play in. How can you stand it? Water. It's so cold and wet. Yuck. Wait, so does this mean you can't collect me until I'm out of the water? Uh-oh. Yay, pond time forever. There must be a way to get this little one out of the water without getting wet. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is a place for a cat nap, for sure. What if I just take this duck back to the father cat? Duck, rather. I'm like, I've got your cat- I've got your ducks. Ah, vent. Hello, cat. It is me, Master Miller. Or Master Biller. Did you know ducks are the most resilient waterfowl outside of the goose? Yes. Snake, did you ever play Duck, Duck, Goose in kindergarten? Yes, Master Miller. Do you know the origins of such a game? Well, you see, ducks are waterfowl found all over the United States and all over the world. Same for geese. A popular goose is a Canada goose. You mean Canadian goose? No, Snake. Canada goose. So, what are the origins of the game? I've no idea. You're my best friend, Master Miller. Check the printer. Whoa. Well, we've got a fish over there, so we gotta get rid of this fan somehow. Oh. Or not. Use fan to dry floor. Oh, yes. That's a great idea. Yes. We're going to be playing Abiotic Factor as soon as I'm done with this duck quest, by the way. My plan was for 11:30. That was such a cool solution, Kitty. Thank you. I hope you're not too disappointed to be on dry land again. Now, I'm starting to get a tiny bit tired and a big bit hungry anyway. Maybe Dad will have snacks. And we get a fish for our troubles, too. Vinny the printer. There's a print? Yeah, I missed that entirely. It is... Yep, there it is. It's just the bottom of the cat. Bum, bum. One more duck remains. Okay. Now we need to find a bone for that dog so we can get by. Three fish worth of energy. Ah! No. Why would you do that? Why spray the cat? Why would you do that? No, you can't do that. That's what you get for being a jerk. Mine. The duck's just glitching through the fucking furniture. See the final duck. What is the best way to get final duck from here, though? Not gonna reach. On a roof? Probably also not gonna reach. Oh, boy. Yeah, I heard the water kind of glitched a little bit. Okay. Where'd that duck go? is my nap spot. What are you doing here? Wow, what a glorious nap spot. I wonder if it will still be free soon. Just 5 more minutes. 5 minutes, that's not long enough. Long to wait at all. I'll let you finish. I'm already getting up, Mom. Stop asking. Huh? What? I'm sorry, I thought you were awake. I just wanted to ask when the nap spot would be free. Is it time for dinner? I'm not sure. I've had a lot of fish today, so my tummy clock isn't very accurate. Tummy feels empty at exactly dinner time, and that's how I know I have to go meow at my human. I just wait for the bell to ring. It means the human has put food on my plate. Will that be soon, do you think? Who knows? I do not operate the bell because I do not operate the can opener. You really only move from your nap spot when you hear the bell? Hear the bell and see the food on the plate. I was tricked by a bird who pecked the bell once. 10 extra paces I walked that day. It was an outrage. I'll never get that nap time back. Hypothetically, if there's food on the plate and the bell rings, you'll get up? Yes, both hypothetically and in practice. Good to know. And do you like any foods that don't require can opener, hypothetically? Like bagels? Bagels? Mr. Elephant, this must be a really powerful nap spot. I can't wait to try it. Okay, so I have to... Oh, fuck. Oops. She'll only move for bagel. Confirmed. Okay, but how do I get that duck? Need duck. Very important. You've been up there, it's by climbing the air conditioner and the ladders. This seems like one... Ah! Water. Nope, nope, nope. Through the jam shop. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, that was at the beginning of the game. This taught me how to platform. Okay. There we go. Hello up there. Hi, are you here to see me fly? I'm super great at it. You are, but that isn't why I'm here. Your dad asked me to find you and bring you back to the pond. It's already time for show and tell? It is. Okay, but... Well, it's not a problem exactly. It's just that I don't know how I started flying. I also don't quite know how to stop flying. So unfortunately, I will have to stay up here. Glitched ducks. Very glitched ducks. It's weird being on solid ground again. Weren't you scared being up there like that? Birds aren't really scared of stuff like that. Dad says flying is in our feathers. Speaking of your dad, we should get back to show and tell. Ducks retrieved. Each duck looks a little different, too. Alright, we need to find... the prime duck. Someone wanted to know how you like your bagels. Raw. Uncooked bagel. With a little bit of egg white, uncooked, and salami. Uncured salami. Someone just said, but why dough? That's very good, chat member. I'll tell you the real answer in just a second. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all of them. What a relief. I was starting to get panicky. We were fine, Dad. I was the most fine. You were not. Was too. Children, please. You, we're all exactly the same amount of fine. It's nice to meet you all. Children, have you thanked the kind kitty for all their help? Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. We're talking to the kitty. Thank you, kitty. We love you, kitty. Dad, you have to say it too. Ah, quite right. Thank you, kitty. Please take this as a reward for everything you've done. Well, I just found the best hat in the game. They're gonna do show and tell by the pond. I don't even know what that is, but... Still can't swim, even with duck hat. Oh. So, this game is pretty good. If you like this sort of game, this is a game for you. I enjoyed it. It's fun. The exploration's nice. It's cute. Untitled Goose Game is more chaotic. This is more just go around and explore a city and collect some stuff and have fun. And meet some animal friends. And even my cynical ass take on games can't help but have enjoyed some of the time I spent with this. Most of it, actually, in fact. So, how does it feel to control? It's a little weird, but you get used to it real quick, and then it works. You play for an hour, and it's like, oh, this is second nature. But, yeah, I mean, you saw there's a little jank, but regardless of the jank, it's just a fun little game. I mean, if you're buying a game called Little Kitty Big City, you probably know what you're getting. And it delivers. And, the best parts for me are the quests and the environments. And, all the little collectibles. It's just kind of a collectathon, really, in like one environment. So, I hope you enjoyed the cat game. I got the duck hat, so I did it. Not sure there's going to be a part 2 to this, but I wouldn't be opposed to it, necessarily. Someone said this should be Elden Ring 2 level quality. I know. I like bagels. I like everything bagel. Untoasted or lightly toasted. Usually untoasted. With a little bacon and a little cream cheese. Cream cheese could be regular, olive, or scallion. Those are my... I don't always get that, but that's probably the one I tend to enjoy the most. If you have a good New York City bagel, and I hate to be bagel elitist, but I've also had bagels elsewhere. I've heard people tell me about bagels elsewhere, and apparently we here in New York do have some pretty fucking banging bagels, so you don't need to toast them, really. You could just enjoy them as they are, and I do like everything bagel the most. So I know what I'm getting tomorrow. I'm getting a bagel. Thank you, chat. That was the cat game. We'll take a quick break. I'll be back with Abiotic Factor. Stick around if you want.